Hi, good morning everyone. How are you today? I wish you good and healthy. Here I want to introduce myself. My name is Luis Gabriel Tanggang and I am student of the Polytechnic LPP Yogyakarta. In here I want to presentation my material. The topic of my material is a configuration model of organizational culture. The article proposes a configuration model of organizational culture, which explores dynamic relationship between organizational culture, strategy, structure, and operation of an organization or interval environment, and maps interaction with the external environment or task and legitimation environment. A major feature of the configuration model constitutes its well-defined process, which connect the elements of the model systematically to each other, such as single and double loop learning, operationalization of strategies, legitimization management, and so on. The model is grounded in a large review of the literature in different research areas and built on widely recognized models in the field of organization and culture theory. It constitutes a response to call for new models, which are able to explain and facilitate the exploration of the empirical complexity that organizations face today. The configuration model of organizational culture is of particular interest to scholars who investigate into cultural phenomenon and change over time. Organizational culture has been recognized as an essential influential factor in analyzing organizations in various contexts. Its importance to establish competitive advantage. For example, Barney in 1986 with Cameron and Quinn on 2005, or its impact on organizational performance. For example, Gordon and Di Tommaso on 1992, with Markolides and Heck on 1993, Walkins and Ouchi on 1983, has engaged scholars for many years. For example, Cameron and Quinn on 2005 emphasized that the success of organizations is not only determined by specific external conditions. For example, barriers to market entry, rivalry in the industry, and supplier and buyer power, or see also Porter in 1985. They conclude that the remarkable and sustained success of some US companies, for example, Southwest Airlines, Walmart, or etc., has had led to do with market force that with company values. Cameron and Quinn on 2005. Part 4. The increased interest in culture has led to the development of different theories or models or framework aiming at explaining organizational culture. For example, Hall on 1976, Hofstede, Nugent, Ojai, and Sanders on 1919, Sagif and Stewart on 2007, Skene on 1985, and its impact on as well as relevance for organization. However, this plethora of cultural frameworks, sometimes tied to specific context or phenomenon, perpetuates the lack of the paradigm and is a hindrance to accumulation of knowledge. Tsui, Nivatkar, and OU on 2007, but 461. Tsui et al. On 2007 conclude from their extensive literature review that the development of the configuration models, or see also Meyer, Stewie, and Heinings, on 1993 would be necessary to further increase the construct's validity of culture. Meyer et al. On 1993 refer to organizational configuration as any multidimensional constellation of conceptually distinct characteristics that commonly occur together. Numerous dimensions of environments, industries, and technologies, strategies, structures, cultures, ideologies, groups, member, process, practice, beliefs, and outcome have been said to cluster into configuration, archetypes, and gestalts. Thus, a configuration model of organizational culture needs to account for the multidimensionality and complexity of organization, which call for a multidisciplinary approach.